calling all motocross and enduro babes. We've got some fun events planned for you, and I'm just so excited to be sharing more. So make sure to listen in, save these dates, and I'll catch you guys on the other side. That took forever for the intro. Oh my God. Okay. Hey, hi, and hello. I'm Angelisa, your host for Braap Babes Throttle Talk. And I was up last night till, I was up really late. And I was tossing and turning because I was worried about this podcast. I'm not going to lie. I've been really, really busy, which is good. I like being busy. And I don't like the word busy. I feel like I need to find a new word for that. But things have been happening. There's a lot of things in my world. Anyways, I didn't think I'd be able to come out with a podcast episode for this week when you guys are listening to this. Because I have a few big projects that I'm working on. Plus, I've added new clients onto my social media business, and I'm working on some Brad collaborations with content creation. And I also have a new round of one-on-one motorsports and action sports women in my digital space. If this is your first time hearing about this, I help and guide women in motorsports learning to brand themselves, edit epic sends, and finding their voices while working with brands and building a community. And this is where a lot of my extra time is going into, is these women, because I build out strategies for them. I am brainstorming with them. I am filming and editing video tutorials on how to do certain things, whatever it is that they're working on, what their goals are. And I am strategizing their weeks depending on how many weeks we're working together, whether it's 4 weeks, which is my jumps and drops. I have the season, which is 12 weeks. So I am constantly building out programs and homework assignments and honestly, just so much more in between all of that. So between my social media, videography, and photography business and these mentees, I've had little time to plan my podcast episodes. However, there's a big however. I have been interviewing women in motorsports this past month. I've been doing at least one interview per week. I have 2 interviews happening next week. I'm really excited for those. I'm actually connecting with somebody from Sweden. So lining up times for that. Anyways, there's a lot happening in my world, in my space. I'm also trying to dirt bike. I'm also trying to fix my dirt bike. I'm also hosting a 30-day static balance dirt bike challenge. And today is day 24. So we have 6 days left. So yeah, things are happening. Things are moving. I do like, I like this energy. I like to have my hands in a bunch of things because that's how I strive and thrive. I am a manifestor generator in human design, if some of you know what that is. So I work best when I have multiple things on the go. Like if I'm multi-passionate, that's kind of where I strive. Some call it ADHD. I like to call it manifestor generator or Manny-Gen. And this is my vibe. So anyways, a little bit about human design and what's going on with me. After all of that, if you are looking to work with me one-on-one on branding yourself in the digital space, then sign up for my newsletters because right now my books are closed. I will be sending out an email, like a newsletter, probably in a month. My books may open for June 1st, which is my birthday. It all depends. It all depends on what's happening kind of in my space. But I have been getting a lot of requests, a lot of emails asking about the one-on-one mentorship. So if this is something that you're, really want to dive into, you want to start showing up more in the digital space, if you want to learn how to edit videos and brand yourself with your voice, gain confidence within motorsports, all of the things, then yeah, let's chat. Let's if I can't get you in, at least we can get you on a waiting list. I am a one-person solo show here, so I don't have any help. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I would love to work with you, and we can find a day and time that works best. So I will have my, you can subscribe to my newsletter. I'll have that link in the show notes. It's under my contact page on my website, Angelisa Edwards. This mentorship program, just like a side note, it kind of happened by accident. It's like a happy accident, in 2020. And I'm really happy that I continued doing it. Again, it wasn't something that I was like kind of projecting. It was like, somebody reached out to me and then another person reached out to me. So then I created, these packages and stuck with it. And I've had a few people like trickle over the last 4 years. And yeah, I didn't think it would become a thing, but I absolutely, like, this is what I love to do is I love to help women and I love to support women in their content creation, showing up online, giving them the nudge, giving them the confidence, and also like putting them kind of outside of their comfort zone. But I love seeing them really like come out on the other side, beaming and shining. It's honestly like such a rewarding experience for me. And I love it. Like I love my clients that I've worked with, and I just love seeing them brand themselves in a way where it's like they're showing up online and they're standing out amongst the crowd and they're actually like living in alignment that's true to them. And it's very powerful. It's powerful work. And I just love that I can be like a tiny part of it and just give them that confidence that they need to like get to their bigger goals, So yeah, just very proud of every single one of my mentees. Is that what we call them? I don't even know. But my clients who are now like good friends of mine, and we talk like at least once a week, and we're always checking in and we're always talking about like social media, masterminding ideas. They send me video clips and asking my opinion. Like it's so cool. And yeah, I cherish that friendship so much. And I need it too. Like I get so inspired by these women who are in my space. It makes me want to be that better person in like my own content creation and in my own leadership. And again, just also like pushing myself out of the comfort zone, It's a great way for all of us to collaborate together, and I love it. Okay, so now for the juicy part of the show. Okay, I had so much coffee and I'm so excited. I gotta calm down. Calm down. Okay, drum roll. Bum, bum, ba-da. We're going to announce the first event. And this is for all of you motocross ladies out there. This one is for you. So July 13th, Friday from 5 p.m. till close, which will probably be 9 p.m. or later, we will be having Danielle Pettis come out again for the Green River Women's Only Motocross Clinic. Yes, Danielle Pettis. Now, she came out, I think it was 2021. We organized a women's moto clinic. Was it 2021? It was during COVID. And we had such a great turnout. And so I asked her, like, hey, I want to do another one. What are your thoughts? And she immediately replied, yes. And so, yeah, we're doing it at Green River MX. That is in Pemberton. We would love to have you guys there. So the clinic is open to all levels. So whether you're a beginner and you want to learn more about motocross riding in itself, body positioning, technical riding like jumping, cornering, Danielle is your gal. Like she has such a wealth of knowledge and she really breaks it down for you. So we had such a great turnout last year, really great feedback, and I'm just so honored and grateful that Danielle wants to come back. I believe she's located in the interior. Kamloops, maybe. Anyways, I'm just really honored that she's making space and time to coach you. So spots will be limited. The clinic is $65 per woman plus the gate fee, unless you're a member with Green River MX. The way we're going to do this is you're going to email me using my website link. So you can send me a note over there telling me that you are attending. And once we confirm that, then we will organize the payment that way so that Danielle can receive the funds and we can get you sorted and scheduled for the Moto Clinic. So again, that's July 13th, Friday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's a great time. It's a good way to learn something new and to meet other women riders. Okay. All right. I'm very excited. Like the last motocross clinic that we hosted at Green River with Danielle Pettis was such a good time. The vibes were high. Everyone came, like everyone was eager to learn. And oh gosh, I just remember like all the girls came at it like maybe kind of scared, they were hitting jumps, but they were kind of timid from the jumps. And then all of a sudden they were clearing all of the tables. It was insane. Like it was the fastest progression that I have ever seen in such a short time. So if that's you, if you want to learn more with motocross, July 13th is your day. Save the date. Email me now. I will have the link in the show notes below. Okay. All right. Second event. Drum roll. This is for all of you enduro lady riders. July 19th, 20th, 21st. Okay. Megs Braap will be hosting clinics at my place, my private enduro track, right here in Pemberton, BC. Pemberton has it going on. Woo! Lots of events happening for the ladies. Yes, the Megs Braap, Megan Griffiths. This will be her first time coming to the Sea to Sky. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be claiming that, but I'm pretty sure. I'm like confident that she hasn't come to the Sea to Sky to coach a clinic. Anyways, she's coming to Pemberton, so save the dates. Yeah, I reached out to her and I'm so excited to be able to host an event like this for you guys. I know there's so many enduro riders that would appreciate being taught by her. I know there's a lot of people that follow her, watch her YouTube videos. So this is a great opportunity to be coached by her. She will be having a women's 1.0, which is a, I don't know her schedule quite yet because, believe it or not, she has not released this information. But by the time you listen to this, she would have released it already. So I'm hoping that this clinic doesn't get filled up. I hope both of these clinics don't get filled up too quickly because, by the time you hear this, I want to make sure that we have spots available, or else what's the point to this podcast, right? I don't know her schedule quite yet, but this is kind of what we agreed on as far as having these clinics, okay? So it's going to be a single day clinic. It's not going to be a full 3 days. So you would come up for the 1 day. It's $300 Canadian per person. Like I said, more details will be on her website and you can book in over there. The way that it's going to work out is she will be having a women's 1.0 clinic, which is going to be a beginner intermediate day. The next one is going to be a 1.0 beginner / intermediate co-ed day. And then we're doing a 2.0 intermediate advanced clinic. Again, it's going to be co-ed. That might change by the time this comes out. Again, I don't know. The details haven't been quite set, but that's what I'm pushing for. If you are an intermediate and advanced rider and she is only doing the 1.0, she'll obviously, accommodate and give you give you other skills and techniques to work on during that clinic. And a 2.0 intermediate and advanced clinic, which will be co-ed. So these might change by the time her website, these might change when she makes her announcement. I'm waiting for her announcement. I think it's going to be today. I'm filming this on April 24th. So yeah, but by the time you hear this, when are you going to hear this? This is going to be next week. Or no, this is not going to be next week, because you guys are going to be hearing from Amanda Pihan next week, which I'm very excited. Okay, so Amanda, our interview comes out next week, which is April 30th, getting ahead here, April 30th, and then this podcast is coming out May 7th. Yeah, May 7th. Holy moly. Okay, so hopefully none of these spots are sold out by then. It's really hard to stay on top of my podcast episodes because I do everything in a couple weeks in advance so that I have time to edit, script, all of the things. So, and because both of these clinics have been like just confirmed now, is when I can actually talk about it. But like I said, I'm still waiting on Megs to announce it. So yeah, anyways, hopefully there's spots still by the time this episode comes out. And I apologize if there's not, okay? I'm really trying here. I'm really, really trying. Oh my gosh, I am just so excited. I am like beaming with like excitement. I am just ready for these events. I am ready for more. And I just think it's very rare for us in the Sea to Sky to have these types of events, especially when it's like women specific. I'm just proud to, push for this and be an advocate for women riders. Yeah, I just feel like I'm that squeaky wheel that gets the grease, like I can be that annoying, like keep pushing, let's get this done, let's go for this, or just like start planning things. But sometimes you got to be that type of person to get shit done, okay? So let's recap. July 13th is the women's only motocross clinic with Danielle Pettis. That's happening at Green River MX track. I will, again, have all the details in the show notes about that. July 19th, 20th, and 21st is Megs Braap's single day clinics, and again located at my place here in Pemberton, BC. And yeah, I will be attending both of these events, taking photos and videos of all of your sends. So that's fun. That's very exciting. That's my jam. Love it. Other important dates to remember. Now, 2 of these have happened already because this episode is coming out on May 7th. We have April 28th, which is this Sunday, is our Pemberton Dirt Bike Association Women's Skills and Barbecue Day. So this is our first event with the club that's women specific, and we're having that at Owl Creek in Pemberton. It's going to be a good time. We have Katie Halia. She's coaching, and we also have Katarina, also known as Zambam on Instagram. Yeah, we have those 2 coaching. We're also going to be having social rides for women, beginners, intermediate, and then also yummy food, delicious food with lots of prizes to win for the ladies. So very excited for that. I'm going to be a runner. I'm going to be running with my head cut off. I'm pretty sure. I'm also going to take like photos and videos and capturing the day. So I'm going to do a recap video. Stay tuned for that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's probably going to come out like middle of May, maybe end of May, depending on my schedule. But very excited for that. Okay, another important date. Again, this has already passed. I've talked about it on the podcast a few times now, but May 4th is Women's International Female Ride Day. So gather your tribe together, get out to ride. If you didn't get out to ride on May 4th, now's your time. Now's your time to, make a point, gather your babes together and get out to ride, support one another because we need that. All right. So if you are in the Sea to Sky, like Squamish, Whistler, Pemberton, maybe even Vancouver, and you want to come out to Pemberton, so Pemberton Dirt Bike Association, we are doing some women's social rides. It's welcoming to all levels of riders. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner, doesn't matter if you're advanced. This is like a community of women coming together to meet one another, to ride together, to help each other, to support one another, and to learn something new. I don't know. It's a good time. Great time for everyone. So May 16th, we have a women's social ride back at Owl Creek. So that's where we're having our barbecue this Sunday. May 16th, women's social ride at Owl Creek. June 19th is a women's social ride at Spetch Creek, which I haven't been to yet. It does say it's an intermediate advanced ride, but I highly recommend you coming out. So I am far from being an advanced rider, but I do believe that being exposed to tricky terrain while riding with advanced riders can help with your overall riding. Like, you're going to be pushed out of your comfort zone, but in a good way, because you're surrounded by supportive people that want to see you succeed, that want to see you progress, that are going to get you from point A to point B. So if you want to push yourself and you want to do it in a safe way, this is your ride. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. And then you get exposed to new riding areas, which is always fun too. So I've never been, and I think it's going to be a good time. Probably a wild time, but a very good time. Okay. So if you can make any of those, that would be amazing. Do we have anything happening? June 19th. And I think they'll come out with their schedule probably in the next month for the rest of the summer. I know it gets pretty hot and it gets tricky for the summer months, but I'm sure we will do something in the summer months or fall as well. Yeah, that's all that I have for you today. Sorry, I feel like I've had a lot of coffee and I just zoomed through this whole episode. But I hope you can feel the vibe. I hope you can feel how excited I am and that I'm just ready. I'm ready for this dirt bike season. I'm ready for the seasonal depression to leave my body and get going with summer and dirt biking, and just surrounding myself with like good people, good crews. I'm going to be joining the motocross ladies nights. I think that's going to be Thursdays at Green River MX track. I do plan on coming to Popcom. I do want to get to the enduro park there. I've done the motocross track, but I haven't done the enduro track. So there's a few things that I want to do, a few things up my sleeve. Still, I'll announce it if any of you want to maybe even meet up. Follow me on my social media at Angelisa Edwards, and maybe we can meet up that way. How cool would that be? I'm always like wanting to ride with other like-minded women, and I'm finding that kind of hard. It's hard to sometimes, put yourself out there and like ask for people to ride with. So if you feel the same, if you relate, maybe we can go and do that together and meet one another, and I will film you and get some epic sends because again, that's my jam. I love capturing women who send it and push themselves out of their comfort zone because it is the coolest thing. Anyways, until next week, keep killing it safely, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Okay. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in today's show. Please rate and review this podcast. I would forever be thankful and grateful. Share it with your friends, family, and whoever you feel would enjoy these types of conversations in the dirt bike, snowmobile, and motorsports community. If you are looking to support the show, I do have a few affiliate links in the show notes. And if you're looking for some confidence in the digital space, learning how to brand yourself, edit your epic sends, and just being the vibe, being your true self, your authentic self, shoot me a message. You can reach me over on my website, angelisaedwards.com. And as always, I am rooting for you, and keep killing it safely, and I'll see you next week.